The Walker Bay Beach and Nature Reserve offers scenes landscape paintings are made of, and this destination encompasses the best of them. Mosaic Private Sanctuary is a historical journey, a gastronomic delight, and a luxurious escape into the heart of the Cape Floral Kingdom.
For the ultimate private getaway, Lagoon Lodge captures the essence of tranquility with just 5 safari-style suites nestled amongst ancient milkwood trees on the edge of Hermanus Lagoon. This spectacular 5-star destination has everything there is to offer, and I get to show you what it's all about. But the good news is that you stand a chance to experience it for yourself.
A visit here is like being let in on a fantastic secret, and GM Marcelino Henckert has seen it unfold.
Marcelino, this is magnificent. How and when did Mosaic blossom into what it is today?
In 2009, we wanted to start something that was very basic, just part of a walking trail. And it all just grew organically. And we really wanted to try and just capture the essence of tranquility and luxury with only the 5 suites here, and just using natural material, trying to create a safari type of feel. Must give that sense to people when they get here, but yet they're on the lagoon and close to the ocean.
And what can you tell me about the architecture and decor?
Well, architecture is very, very simple, and we try to use whatever we could find on the property. The thatch that we would get from the restaurants growing here, the stone is all limestone quarried from this, and just add some glass to that. The decor, very simple, but yet safari chic.
What role does Mosaic play in sustaining the natural beauty of this place?
Well, the vision of Mosaic is all about renovation and restoration. Restoration for the people that visit and stay here, and renovation for the local community through job creation and education, but also for renovating the ecosystem and the fynbos of this corner of South Africa.
A quad bike ride with guide Vitalis Chingo is an informative, fun way to get out amongst the thousands of plant species, making this part of the most biodiverse ecosystem on Earth.
Vitalis, it is unbelievably beautiful out here, and even more epic on a quad bike. What makes this experience so unique?
Oh, we do this quad bike along the lagoon, and it's a combination of these beautiful mountains and the lagoon and the fynbos. And this is the time where the guests, they do the activity without rushing. We also stop for fauna and flora, the plants, the flowers, the birds, the insects. And also when we go up behind these bushes, there is a nice koppie, beautiful view. You can actually view the sea from these koppies.
Since the area is ecologically biodiverse, what do you do to protect it?
When we're doing our activities, like the quad bikes or drive around, we don't drive off-road. We also get rid of the alien species in our area by allowing our community from Stanford. They would actually come here, cut them for firewood, and take the firewood and they sell and they live from that.
The air around Walker Bay has a refreshing champagne quality to it, and a walk up the koppies makes the most of it. While back at the lodge, head chef Bridget Bartleman lays on lunch at one of the best picnic settings you've ever seen.
We're very blessed in the Overberg to have local producers like trout farms, cheese farms, meat producers, and most of that I've always incorporated into my menus and my food. It also encourages my style of cooking to go fresh, colourful, vibrant, keep it local and lacquer, I suppose.
So what's on the menu for today?
So we've got a gazpacho with prawn. And we've got a smoked brisket and coleslaw on a roasted cook. So we've made it all roast cook sliders just to keep it nice and light. Then a lamb with salsa verde, a chicken coronation salad with pineapple and granadilla. And then we've got some nice local trout with a gin and apple sorbet. So for those nice hot summery days.
Under this milkwood tree used to be a popular spot to camp out and tell local ghost stories. With tales of the spookhaze still ringing in her ears, Jade found a spectacular way to work off Chef's one-of-a-kind picnic lunch.
This is my idea of happiness, enjoying the best of nature in a kayak.
Being alone with your thoughts in this epic water and mountainscape is the kind of natural therapy you can't put a price on. And it's a decent workout too. Vitalis had early sundowners planned with a 4x4 trip beside the dunes. With nobody else around, Walker Bay feels like you're the first to discover it, which calls for a toast with a famous botanical spirit distilled nearby.
Thank you. One virgin cocktail for you since you're driving. Cheers. Thank you for a lovely day.
My pleasure.
So many people think Hermanus is just about whale watching, but clearly there's so much more to do here.
Wow, even if the whales are gone, we still have a beautiful mountains, the sea, combination of the dunes and the fenbos. It's amazing. And we also walk around here. There are lots of flowers, plants, which stabilize these dunes. And also having the sun going down, it's amazing, it's beautiful.
Whales are smart creatures, and some say they come here to carve for the magnificent scenery. There's no scientific evidence to support this theory, but it does make fun conversation over wines from Africa's southernmost vineyards, and more of Bridget's cooking. Jade was starting to feel very comfortable here.
I've had a lot of fun in the sun today, but now it's time to go to bed. Beauty sleep is a real thing.
The lodge keeps guests inspired with a sheer variety of ways to enjoy the lagoon and the Olifantsberg-Kleinrivier Mountains. Aboard the Spirit of Agnes, you find yourself in perfect birding country, home to our national bird, the blue crane, and to coots, ducks, and cormorants.
Marcelino, it is absolutely breathtaking out here, so peaceful. What makes this the perfect location for a getaway?
Well, staying at the lodge and five-star luxury, doing all the activities, and come out here in the morning on a boat where you can enjoy breakfast and champagne. Got to be on the water, look at the mountain, look at the birds. If you like to even do a bit of fishing, if you like to, you can swim in the water. Where else in the world can you do that?
I'd love to know about the bird life here. What can guests expect to see?
The bird life is phenomenal, and we really want our guests to experience that. Flamingos is often what people would ask for to see. Now today there's not a lot of them around, but if you come here tomorrow you might see 100 of them, just depending on the food source. Fish eagles we get to see often. There's a lot of waders out here. It really just depends on where you go.
So will our top billing viewers who win a trip here get to experience exactly this?
That's correct. They'll be coming out here and share this piece of paradise with us.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I've had an absolutely amazing time. It's been the perfect balance between adventure and relaxation.
This is one of those spaces where you realize that your camera won't do it justice. So you take a mental snapshot and surrender to the beauty. Mosaic Private Sanctuary is exactly what its name suggests.